I don't think so.
And then, Jacob, you were saying that you had a specific event from the story that proved that it was dangerous? That's what we'd be looking for, is like what happened to Otis when he was hunting, or Will, or what was the Native American's name?
Lonehorn.
Lonehorn. Maybe if Lonehorn or Will or Otis was hunting and there was a time where they were in danger. That would be a detail we want to add. Okay, so we have our ideas about getting food, our ideas about it being a far walk. We have no electricity here. Is there evidence from the stories that there's some details that we can talk about how no electricity made it hard?
I wonder if they're like giving the to the people that are in the office.
They had to go ahead and they had to cook their food over fire. Then they couldn't see. They didn't have like flashlights to see in the dark. They only had the moon's light to see.
No, moon doesn't provide that.
Okay, so they couldn't see in the dark. What would they have had to use if they couldn't use electricity in the dark? Candles, right, candles. So and what's bad about candles?
Oh, they
what's bad about candles? Bree?
They could set things on fire.
Yeah, candles use fire, and that would be dangerous when all of your belongings are in a wooden and fabric wagon, right? Okay, so Bree asked about animals. Can we include animals in one of our main ideas? So Bree, what was your idea about animals?
Do I read my paper?
Well, whatever you wrote, if you're going to include animals, how would you include it?
Well, like, the hook, I said, what, did you ever know that hunters disappear into the herd and spend on hunting buffalo for their society? That must have been a nightmare for the buffalo herd.
Okay, that's an interesting beginning, but I'm not sure how it connects to the prompt. Right, because the buffalo might be. I don't know. That's a hard one. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other ideas about how life might be hard on the Oregon Trail, or are we ready to look at the graphic organizer?
The wagons sometimes, like a wheel could pop or like get busted on a rock or something.
Is there a time in Otis's story when the wagon is broken?
Nope. I don't think so.
So we might need to say from our background knowledge, like that they're made of wood, so those things break a lot. The part in a wagon, there's like a stick underneath that connects the two wheels. Do you know what I'm talking about? This is the axle, and that's what broke a lot. Sometimes just the wheel would break, but sometimes the axle would break, like in half. And so you have like the wheels all like turned out. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like that. So, yeah, the wagons being broken, it would connect back to our far walk idea. It was hard because we were walking so far with not very good transportation.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's look at our graphic organizer again. And I really liked how I saw Angelina taking notes about some of these things that we just saw. I know it's backwards, so if you're ready to write down some ideas, I'm going to go over our ideas so far right now. Okay, so far our main idea, our topic sentence for our whole essay is that life on the Oregon Trail was very difficult or hard. One of our main ideas, one of our body paragraphs is going to be that getting food was very hard or difficult. One thing that was difficult about getting food was hunting because it could be dangerous.
Yeah, because, oh my gosh.
Another main idea, our second body paragraph main idea, is that it was a far walk. It was very far.
Oh my gosh. It was like.
So our detail from this text is that Otis's feet were hurting in one of the chapters.
Care about how other people are feeling.
And remember, we don't need to use a direct quote when we're talking about a literature detail like this. We can paraphrase. We can just say, from Otis's story, something like that can be our transition or our sentence step. And then we might want to talk about how they were using a covered wagon, but that wasn't really for people to ride in, and it was broken a lot of the time.
Yeah, because you guys knew about it. Yeah.
And then the last main idea body paragraph we have is that there was no electricity, so that made things more difficult. You couldn't see in the dark, you had to use candles. Candles could set things on fire. Lots of problems with that.
Jennifer.
Okay.
Yeah, you're okay.
Does everyone have their ideas written down from here?
No, not yet.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit.
He's quiet.
As long as it works too, I'm going to try to put this video of our Zoom on the comments in the announcement that we have.
Okay.
I'll also attach the graphic organizer if you need that.
Oh, you're reading. I'm meeting.
Yeah, exactly. Come and say hi and yep. Yep.
Just thought of another idea for why it could be hard. So when walking, your feet could get numb and
Blisters.
could start to hurt and couldn't be on the wagon due to it holding storage. So you would just have to keep walking.
What happens when your feet get and your legs get so tired to that point?
Looks so sad.
They get sore and you can't really walk.
Yeah.
Like Jello. They
So
feel like
you might-
Jello.
Exactly. So you might fall, especially since it's not like they're walking on sidewalks. Sometimes they're walking on like open grass, but also in the middle of the country, they used to be covered in something called buffalo grass, and that was not flat, nice grass like we're thinking of. That was like big mounds and clumps of dirt and grass, and it was very thick and hard to walk through. So even when there's something that we would think is easier, it wasn't actually that easy.
Because the wagon would get maybe stuck and it may go ahead and just get stuck because of a pile of dirt.
And it could fall in a ditch.
You're exactly
Oh,
right.
really?
I really suggest you guys try to figure out how you can play Oregon Trail online because it's really fun. Fun for me, not fun like it's a good video game. It's like a text screen that pops up and says, your axle broke. And then it says like, your meat spoiled. And then you have no food. And it's just like little text boxes. Okay, anyway.
Oh, I think I know the game that you're talking about.
Yeah,
It's like a wagon and it's like you try to survive.
exactly. And then
I know it.
we used to make a game where you can name the players. So we would name the players, all of my brothers and sisters and cousins. And then people died on the Oregon Trail, so you died.
Gosh.
So it was
And yeah, it was very brutal, but
yeah.
it was a very fun game.
Yes.
Could you eat each other?
No, it would be things like my cousin's name is Chelsea, so it was like Chelsea died of dysentery, and it would say like
I know the game. I know that game that you're talking about.
and then it would say like, oh, Erica's snake bite was healed, and then it would say like, oh, Erica fell off the wagon and broke her leg, and then she might die after she broke her leg. So usually only one or two people made it all the way to Oregon.
It was very brutal, but very fun if played correct.
Yeah. Wait, I have something else for the far walk and Otis's feet hurt.
Okay, what else do you have?
They got blisters a lot because they were walking on such like uneven ground.
Yeah, yep.
And
There's some days I'm like.
You're exactly right. Okay, so go ahead, Angelina.
Since they wouldn't walk a lot, wouldn't they have to go on horses too? Since when Otis
Horses
went on
were
a
also
horse?
expensive, so it just depends on how much money and supplies that you were able to get.
And I'll turn it on.
Okay, so next I'm going to share my screen so we can look at how to write it in the plan. So we had just our prompt at the top. Now our bridge is where we're going to write our sentence for our main idea. So our main idea was life on the Oregon Trail was hard. I'm gonna write just that because I'm not trying to impress anyone here on online school. I'm trying to get my work done and push myself to learn more. Okay. So I'm going to write for my main idea. I'm going to say life on the Oregon Trail was very difficult. Okay, so now I might have an idea for my hook. So my hook could be, or do you like to travel?
Oh, the air. Oh, yeah. Especially when it's cold. Yeah, and then you get sick. All right.
It's in the living room.
You're welcome. Okay, you call me.
Here, hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay. You too. Bye.
You lost one.
Okay, does everybody see my hook and my topic sentence here? I said
To move the screen.
it's on the screen, right?
Yeah, I have to move the face cams.
Okay. So it says, do you like to travel? You might think yes, but life traveling on the Oregon Trail was a hard journey. So make sure that when you guys are writing, you guys are using your own words and your own sentences, but we're doing this together to show you what is supposed to be in each of those boxes.
Wait, what app is this? What tool is this?
This is, can you see down here on my, my dock, my little bottom thing where all my apps are? Can you see my email and my Pasco Connect and everything down here?
No. No, the tool is in the way.
Okay.
There, I can see it.
Okay, so this red one with the little loopy triangle is called Adobe Acrobat Reader. If you're using a school computer, it's on there automatically. If you're using a home computer, it might not be, but so you'd have to go online and download it to your computer.
Okay.
So then it opens PDFs, which is a type of document. And then when you have this, then you click on this fill in sign button and it allows you to write easily. You can do this same thing. It's just a little bit more difficult on a Word document where I can show you here actually, where this is a Word document. So I can insert a table and choose a box.
Hope it stopped showing.
I still see it.
Here, I just don't have my earbuds on.
Showing it.
All right, can you see?
Okay.
It?
Yeah, now I can
Okay,
see.
so I'll do it again.
Yeah.
So on this, in a Word document, if you don't have a PDF viewer, you have to download it as a Word document. And sometimes it will tell you that you don't have permission. You might have to duplicate it and save it to your own to make it your own document. But once you're in here, if you don't have a box, you can insert a table like this, insert, and then you can write in here. Or you can there's somewhere where you can say text box. Insert a text box. And this one you can draw on the page. Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So those are two ways that you can do